Hello, my friends, and welcome to this quick revision in chemistry. In the last class, we have talked about the main components of the atom, and we have taken a homework. This is the second video, and in this video, we are going to repeat what we have taken in the first one in brief, and then we are going to answer the questions we have taken as homework. First of all, let's repeat the main points we have talked about in the last class. In the last class, we have talked about the main components of the atom, and we said that the atom is mainly made up of two main parts. The first part we call the nucleus, which is in the center of the atom, and this nucleus contains two types of subparticles. We call them nucleons. The first type of nucleons was the positively charged protons and the neutral neutrons. Then we said that the second part is called the electronic shells, and we said that those electronic shells include only negative electrons. Now let's answer the questions we have taken the last class. Question number 1 was definition. Define the following terms. The first term was, what is a neutral atom? As we said, a neutral atom is an atom into which the number of protons into the nucleus is equal to the number of negative electrons in the electronic shells. Number 2, a free element. Generally, a free element, my friends, is a group of similar neutral atoms. For example, if you take a piece of iron, you are going to see all of the atoms are going to be iron atoms. Or oxygen. You see that all of the atoms belong to the same element. We are going to take the difference between elements in the next upcoming classes. The third question was a monoatomic ion. Monoatomic means single atomic. It means it is made up of one atom only. A monoatomic ion is an atom, generally an atom, that either has lost or has gained one or more electrons. So, if an atom lost one or more electrons or gains one or more electrons, it's going to be an ion. So, what is a monoatomic cation? We call a monoatomic cation is an atom that has lost one or more electrons, and it is of course positively charged, because when it lost electrons, the number of protons is going to be higher than the number of electrons, which makes the positive charge prominent against the negative one. A monoatomic ion, or here an anion, it's an atom that has gained one or more electrons. So an anion is negatively charged because simply if we add new electrons to the atom, you're going to see that the number of electrons is going to be higher than the number of protons, and the charge is going to be prominent. Now let's turn to question number 2. Question number 2, we have this chart, and we said that we need to fill in the blanks into it. We have the subparticles, the symbols, and the charges. Let's start with the first one. The first one, what is the subparticle that is negatively charged? Of course, yes, it's the electron. The electron. And what is its symbol? That's it, its symbol. The other one, what is the subparticle in the atom that is represented by letter P? Of course, it is the nucleon called proton. We say the proton if you want, it's okay. and it is of course positively charged. And what is the neutral subparticle in the atom? Yes, it is the neutron. And what is its symbol? Yes, it's N. Thank you, my friends, for keeping up with me during solving the questions. Now, before I finish this class, I would like to answer a question. We all know that inside the nucleus, we have positive protons, which gives the atom positive charge, and we have negative electrons, which give the atom the negative charge. But the question is, what is the job? What is the function of the neutral neutrons? Those are positively charged, those are negatively charged, and those are positively charged, and those are neutral. This is question number one. What is the function of the neutrons? Question number two, why did you say the neutrons are neutral and they are not uncharged? And you didn't write here, for example, number 0, as they are non-charged. Well, I would like to answer these questions in brief. The first question was, as you know, protons are positively charged, and they are approximately big if you compare them to the electrons, and they have big charge, positive charge. You said to me, teacher, the atom is very small. Yes, the atom is very small. Those protons are very small. In the next classes, we are going to discuss the atomic measurements and the units, the scales. But let me tell you something. If you think that those protons are easy, it means you don't understand anything in chemistry. Those protons are very dangerous. And to whom it may concern, if those protons collided or touched one another, they could cause a nuclear reaction, or we call it nuclear explosion. So the job of those neutrons is to keep the nucleus of the atom safe from such things. It will separate the positive protons from one another so that they will not collide, they will not fight, and everything is going to be safe. So practically you can call those neutrons as the police officers of the nuclei, because they keep peace, of course. The other question is that, why, teacher, do you say neutral for the neutron? Why didn't you say, for example, its charge is 0? Because simply, my friend, there are many theories about the neutrons, and so far we are not 100% sure, because a new theory says that a neutron, this a neutral neutron, which is 0, is a proton, positive proton, with a negative electron together, and they make a neutron. Thanks, my friends, for watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed this class, and to the next class I would like to remind you, subscribe to my channel and try to go to the Kahoot games you're going to see in the bio. If all atoms are made up of protons and neutrons and electrons, can you tell me why iron is different from gold? Okay, this is going to be the question of our next class, and in other classes we're going to learn how to represent the atom. Thank you so much.